Hey guys, it's Team Freeborn here from freeborntrainingsystems.com, and I just got done lifting myself, and what I was doing made me think this would make a really great video. And it's something I think people have talked on, and probably a lot of you guys have been exposed to it before, but I think it gets forgotten about or kind of left behind as people progress in their journey in the gym, and that's doing types of like negatives and eccentrics, or lengthening under load. It's kind of how I put it. I think lengthening under load is like the biggest bang for your buck movement you can probably do for any body part or any movement in the gym, in terms of bulletproofing your joints, in terms of overloading your muscle tissue, in terms of gaining hypertrophy, in terms of getting stronger, gaining more control, improving mobility. There's just all kinds of myriad of benefits people can get from slowing down that lowering portion and really overemphasizing it. I'm not saying I'm a proponent of doing that all the time, every time you lift, but mixing it into kind of your cycle. If you're in more of a strength cycle, maybe that's not the place you're gonna put it, but when you switch over to more of a hypertrophy cycle, that would be a perfect place to put it, because it gives your connective tissues time to adapt to the loads that you just exposed it to in your strength phase, while still being able to place progressive overload on the muscle tissue and get bigger during that hypertrophy phase. It's also really great for people who are trying to learn a new exercise or a movement. Slowing down that eccentric phase really helps you to own that movement and kind of groove that pattern and make it stick. So real quick, I'll show you what I was doing. I was doing back squats. I like to slow it down to like 5 or 6 seconds for the eccentric portion, and then 1 to 2 seconds on the way up, and that's kind of the protocol I use. You can take it all the way out to, you know, a 10-second eccentric if you'd like to. However, the loads are gonna adjust. So the longer that eccentric portion is, the further down you're gonna have to back off from your 1 rep max or 3 rep max, whatever max you use, to be able to complete that rep with good form at the right tempo, and probably for the desired number of reps that you're wanting to do, which is probably somewhere in the range of, you know, 5 to 10 or 12, depending on how slow that eccentric is. The slower the eccentric is, then probably the fewer reps, because the time under tension is still going to remain the same. So if you did 5 reps of 10-second eccentrics with a 2-second lifting phase, then you're going to be under tension for about 60 seconds. If you did 10 reps with a 5-second eccentric and a second of the lifting phase, then that's still, again, going to be about 60 minutes under tension. I think 10 seconds is a little bit too long for most people. I like 5 or 6 seconds. It's easier to keep track of and keep tempo in your head even while you're lifting. So real quick, I'll show you what I was doing. So you get under the bar. It's nice to have a partner. If you have one, you may not, so you'll have to count yourself. But if you have a partner, you can have them count your tempo. You'll underact the bar, and everything's the same as your normal back squat. You're just overemphasizing that lowering portion. So you're really thinking about owning that lowering position and just slowing it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up. And it's really that simple. And it doesn't take a ton of setup. It doesn't take a ton of extra time. But it's a really awesome technique that you can use within your cycles throughout the year to reap all those benefits. Improve hypertrophy, improve control and motion or movement, rehab if you've got cranky knees or cranky elbow joints. Doing eccentric lifts or eccentric only lifts can be really helpful to getting you back to normal. Also, just taking that load off of your joints and allowing those joints to respond to those loads, because they do take longer than your muscles may. So if you go through a really tough strength phase, and at the end of that strength phase your joints are feeling a little achy, it may be time to switch to more of a hypertrophy, higher rep, slow the tempo down, go more eccentrics, focus on that hypertrophy goal, still overloading the muscle tissue, but giving that connective tissue time to adapt to those heavier loads. It's a great tool. I think it's underutilized. I hope you guys try it out. You can use it on any lift, any kind. Give it a try. I'm sure I'll be back with more videos, but until then, hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.